Is Twitter Scope episode 11, to follow or not to follow? Yep, this is what we're going to be talking about today. We are talking about follow or not to follow today. Hey everyone. Hey Eric Neisel. Hey Eric, good to see you. Good to see you. I am Dawn Carter. Is that better over there? That's probably better over there. Hey, I am Dawn Carter and it is time for Twitter tips. You know, I don't think my microphone's working, but you can hear me, right, guys? Okay, hopefully. I'm Dawn Carter, and this is Twitter Scope. Every day, I'm doing one little tip to push back the veil of darkness that hangs over Twitter, where people basically say, you know what, Twitter sucks. So every single day, I'm going to give one little tip. I've been on the platform since about 2009, and I want to give one little tip to folks who either A, are new to Twitter, or B, still think it sucks. I don't think it sucks. Little caveat though, I'm going to be focusing on people that are using it either for business or to develop their networks, not so much for some of the other shenanigans that go on. So just a little disclaimer. If you'd like to follow along Twitter Scope each week, actually any day, you can go to http://twitterscope. And on that page, I have the schedule. So every single day of the week, I go over a different focus. So on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, I'm going to be reviewing Twitter etiquette. So if you're new to Periscope, would you do me a favor? And if you think this would be helpful for someone else, just swipe right and tell your friends, and that way they can come on in and also learn a little bit more. If you're new to Periscope, also, you may not know that this is an interactive thing, which is so fun. So you can, just like you saw my friend Eric, just put in a little comment down below. And Ed, thanks so much for inviting followers. So that's the fun part about this platform, is that not only do you get to learn, but you also get to share. So Eric, thanks so much for sharing that. So we are going to be going over Twitter etiquette. Again, these are going to be short scopes, usually between 5 and 10 minutes. Can catch them on the replay. So today, episode 11, episode 11 of Twitter Scope is to follow or not follow. And what I mean by this is, welcome, Hoongator, welcome. Interesting name. If you would like to follow along on the hashtag or see some of the previous episodes, look at this. I just love this prop. You can look at hashtag TwitterScope, and you can always tweet your questions to me, and I promise to answer them. So just want to let you know that at any time, if during the course of these little scopes, if you follow along every day and I'm not covering something you want covered, tweet it out using that, and I promise to get onto that. And again, I'm Dawn Carter at decart on the socials. So today, let's get to our topic. To follow or not to follow. And what I mean by this is, I've had folks ask me, what do I do if I want to grow my Twitter following, and I have folks who are following me? Do I have to follow them, or people will follow me and in their bio it'll actually say team follow back or something like that? And what do we do with that? So let me just, again, this is going to be in my humble opinion, what I would say is, to follow or not to follow, I will tell you what I do. I take a look. Anyone who follows me, I take a look at their bio. You are under no obligation, if someone follows you, to automatically follow them back. In fact, I think that's probably bad practice, because there are bots out there. There are random organizations that are just following people that there's no connection. There's no reason why they're following you. They don't find your your content interesting. They're not trying to learn something from you or whatever. And so to just blanketly follow everyone who follows you, I don't think that's the greatest practice. So what I do is, someone follows me, I will always at least give a couple seconds, take a look. Hey, Dawn F, welcome. I will take a look. We're going over the topic of to follow or not to follow today. So definitely take a look at who is following you. I happen to not like certain types of follows, and I will instantly block them if they follow me, which is fine. You have that prerogative. This is your space, your channel. In Twitter, this is your, it's almost like your little media outlet. And people, hey Paula, thanks for joining us. We are going over Twitter etiquette on Saturdays and Sundays. Every single day I go over a little Twitter tip. So today we're talking about, do you follow or do you not follow? So I just want to let you know that you have complete control over who you follow. If you don't want to follow them, don't feel compelled to follow them. No one can make you do this. We're all grown-ups here. So anyway, at least we should be. So anyway, again, if you don't want to follow them, do not in any way feel compelled. When people say team follow back, that actually to me is like an actual turnoff. I'll say, are you kidding me? I will follow you if I find your information compelling. A lot of times those things are automated. I have no interest in increasing my follower count with a bunch of robots. That's of no interest to me, because that does not accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish with Twitter, which is to expand the network, to learn new things, meet new people, and to learn and share within the Twitterverse. I guess that's a real word. Katie Boo Boo, thanks for joining. So again, if you have any specific questions about Twitter usage in general, my whole purpose with Twitter Scope is to help Twitter suck less. I've met so many people that have opened Twitter accounts 2, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and they've been sitting dormant. And I've been on the platform since 2009 and have built such a great network and learned so much from other people. I've used it professionally within business. So yeah, Katie Boo Boo, I love Twitter too. And then again, I'm finding out that the people that love Twitter tend to be the exception, not the norm. And I just sat back and said, well, why is that? So one of the things I have found with a lot of folks, and I've done a lot of informal Twitter training with just friends or people that have been on it, is there's just a lot of questions that people have never had answered or even thought to ask. So that's the purpose of Twitter Scope. So again, if you have any Twitter questions, use that hashtag right there, Twitter Scope, and I promise I will hop on to Periscope for that and get it answered. If you're a little shy and don't want to post it publicly, DM me. I'd be more than happy to take your question and then answer it publicly. I love it because I can connect with people in the world, as I'm from the UK. Absolutely. Katie, I completely agree. If you're from the UK, you need to follow Tweeting Goddess, who's Samantha Kelly, one of the best Twitter users for small business trainers. She's Irish and she's just phenomenal. So definitely follow Samantha Kelly, Tweeting Goddess. So if you go to this link right here, which is on Twubs, it's the company I actually work for. I'm the marketing director, but this is my deal. If you go to Twitter Scope, it'll show you the schedule for each of the days of the different things that I'll be talking about. So for instance, on the weekends, I'll be going over etiquette, and just wanted to let you know. So each day we'll have a different topic. So anyway, just want to let you guys know. And again, thanks again for joining Twitter Scope. And I will be here every single weekend. So thanks a lot, guys. There we go, you're blocked. See, that's what happens. You say rude things on my scopes, you're out of there. So anyway, thanks so much, Katie Boo Boo. So typically I do them around this time every day. If not, you can go again to this website and my catch.me site, which has them. Every single one from every single episode are all archived there. So again, thanks again, everyone. And 2 a.m. here. Yeah, so I'm actually thinking of doing some in the morning, which would be morning our time, which make a lot more convenient for you, for my UK friends. So I've got quite some Australia friends that this is a better time for them, but my UK friends, not so much. So anyway, hey, thanks, Eric. Thank you so much. Again, any question? Well, Eric, you're quite a pro on Twitter, but if you have questions, or if you have questions that you've heard people ask you, this is your station, your learning environment, so let me know so I can send that out. And so again, we can all bring the knowledge of the Twitterverse up a little better. So I won't take any more of your time. We just want to let you know, again, my name is Dawn Carter. I'm at decart on the socials, and I'm here every day with a little tiny quick little Twitter Scope. Just want to help make Twitter suck a little less. That's a horrible tagline, but what can I say? Anyway, have a great beginning of your January, and I'll see you back again tomorrow, and I will see you later. Thanks, Katie Boo Boo. Get some rest. It's the middle of the night there. Get some rest. Bye.